Okay.
Welcome everybody. Sorry about the slight delay in getting underway. Slight technical hitch with Webinar Jam, but we're here and delighted to see that so many of you are tuned in. I'd like to welcome, first of all, Michael Faust, my upline in this incredible Forex opportunity. Welcome, Michael.
Great to be here.
Looking forward to what we're going to share with everybody, for sure.
Yeah, joining you here from beautiful Thailand today. So, Lee, if you're happy to kick off, I'll get going. I value everyone's time. I know we're starting a little bit late.
Yeah, let's get cracking. Ready when you are.
Okay, so I mean, we're early in the first few weeks of 2019, and I've been involved in the network marketing industry now for 29 years. On February 6th this year, it's been a long time, and I got involved in the internet about year 2000. And I've always been a singly focused person when it comes to opportunities, but I've certainly came to a conclusion at the end of last year that basically diversification was critical. I've been very focused on the cryptocurrency market for the last few years, but and with Forex was not something I was really interested in. I'm not a trading person. I've never been involved in Forex before. I knew there was a lot of money to be made in the Forex arena. I knew people were making good money. But for me, sitting in front of a screen, analysing charts and candles all day and getting up at all odd hours of the night to do a trade in New York or London or something like that just really didn't turn me on. It's not a good use of my time. So, but I was looking for diversification, and I came across something that was very interesting in this field. I saw that I always look for opportunity where the masses can get involved. In other words, people like me who've got absolutely no experience in Forex could get involved and make money without it actually consuming their life, without taking over their life. Same with crypto. I've always looked for opportunities where I can leverage the system to do the work for me. I don't want to become an expert, because when you become an expert, no one can actually duplicate you as an expert, but anybody can duplicate a system that does the work for you. So I'm going to show you a presentation today, and then I'll delve into the full possibilities with this. We're very excited. We've only been involved a couple of weeks now, but it's going incredibly well. We have leaders coming in from Africa, from Europe, from Australia, Southeast Asia, Latin America, North America, basically every part of the world. So let's get underway. Have to excuse me, I'm in actual country, Thailand at the moment, so we've got dogs, we've got tractors, we've got roosters and chickens. I apologise for that. Not much I can do at the moment for the next few weeks. Basically, my question to you is, if a billion-dollar ex-hedge fund trader could give you access to his secret AI being artificial intelligence, his secret AI-powered trading software, and let you keep 100% of the profits, would you take a few minutes to learn more? That's the question that I pose to people. If I could show you how to leverage somebody who's had vast experience in this area, and he's created some artificial intelligence software, the first one of its kind in the Forex market, would you want to learn more? Well, I assume you're all here to learn more, so let's get on with it. So what is on offer? We're looking at a way to create cash flow and build wealth using the largest financial market in the world. Cash flow to me is critical. I know people who are asset rich but have no cash flow. Cash flow meaning that you've got regular cash coming in independent of your own efforts, and wealth building, obviously you want to build up an asset for the long term. No prior knowledge or experience needed to get started and to profit. Extensive support system to guide you all the way. That was really impressive to me, because I also needed to know that somebody brand new could come into this, and there was all the resources and people available to help them, because when I started this for the first time, I knew nothing about this, but there was lots of people to help me and lots of great support resources. Be up and running quickly and earning profits. Basically within an hour, I was up and running, my software was trading, and I was seeing trades almost within seconds of my software being turned on. And I'm happy to report that every day I look on my phone and my app, and I'm seeing money being made. That's pretty cool. I've been, that's while I actually been sleeping, has been making money. So, like I said here, you can earn while you work, rest, and play. Okay, next one. So Forex trading, for those who are new to Forex trading, is simply exchanging one country's currency for others, buying and selling currencies. When we go to travel, we go to the airport and we swap our Aussie dollars for euros, or our US dollars for yen, or whatever it is where we're going. It's just a buying and selling of currency, but it's a huge market. $5.3 trillion per day moves through that market. It's actually very well established. All the regulations are there as well, unlike crypto. So it's a different market. It's the biggest market. Operates 24 hours, 5 days per week, Monday to Friday. Oh, and I just need a little disclaimer here. Forex exchanges, options, cryptocurrency, all these things carry a high level of risk. So it's not suitable for everybody. You have to accept that when you come into an opportunity like this, whether it's crypto, Forex, any opportunity, there is an element of risk. If you've got to expect there is actual potential for loss, but everything has been done to reduce the risk of loss. So you've got to make your own informed decision. At the end of the day, it is your decision to own. So how can you earn money in Forex? Well, you can learn to trade yourself. And I know people who've spent 4, 5, 6 years to get themselves to a point where they're competent, and they do earn very good money. But it's interesting talking to those people. Many of them say, I make good money, but I wish I didn't have to spend so much time in front of my screen. You can receive signals from other experts to follow. So in a sense, they're sending you their trades and you just copy them. But again, you still have to manually do that. So, different exchanges, different time zones, that can be complicated. You can have someone else trade for you. So you give your money to another trader. And for many people, that works very well. But again, some of us, through our experiences the last few years, didn't have a very favorable experience when we handed our money to somebody else and trusted them to do the right thing with it. So I wanted a situation where I controlled my own money. I'm sort of actually very risk averse now to handing over my crypto or handing over my fiat, my cash to other people. I like to be in control of my money. So this software using artificial intelligence allows it to do the trading for you. And the accounts, the actual broker account, it's your broker account. So you're in complete control of your capital, complete control of your profit at all stages. You can withdraw it anytime you want, and you can stop the software if you choose. The creator of the software is a gentleman called David Meyer. His pseudonym online is Quicksilver, as we all call him Quicksilver. He's recognized as one of the highest IQs in the world. Reports are that he's number 93 in the world, highest IQ. But again, there's people being born every day, so I suppose those numbers change all the time. But he is regarded as one of the top 100 IQs in the world. He's worked on Wall Street, on one of the largest hedge funds there, for over 16 years. He's had 21 years of trading experience. Very smart gentleman, has explored numerous theories and done a lot of expensive tests to develop this software. His philosophy was that I've done a lot of work for over 2 decades for the big end of town. I now want to offer the ordinary people like you and I an opportunity to benefit from this huge market. So he created one of the world's first artificial intelligence-powered trading softwares. So I want to introduce you to Hamilton. We give them little names of their software. The first one's called Hamilton. It's designed to do a very high volume of trades per day. It's basically designed to actually scalp, and it's trading with the smallest lot size per trade. What does that mean? It means it's doing little micro transactions, and it's only exposing a very small percentage of your capital, less than 0.5% of your trading capital in your broker account, to reduce the risk of loss. And it has a unique hedging function to recoup losing trades. I mean, you don't always have a win. You do have lost trades as well. But as soon as it goes into a losing trade, it starts to execute additional trades to hedge against that and to recoup that. And it's pretty amazing, seeing that. And about 2 weeks ago, there was a big slide in the market with the Euro USD, and we saw some losing trades. And then the hedging function kicked in, and within 4 or 5 hours, it had recouped all that and gained a profit. So it's very intelligent software. Hamilton is designed to create cash flow. So Hamilton takes, you put in about $500 into Hamilton. You shouldn't put any less than that, because ideally it's designed to trade around the $500 US mark. If you put more in, it's not going to make much difference to the results because, again, it's designed to do the maximum number of trades with the smallest amount of money per trade. So generally in testing, what they showed over 4 months of extensive testing is that $500 in your broker account working with Hamilton will generate about $400 to $700 per month. You put $1,000 in there, not going to make much difference. You put $2,000, not going to make much difference. This particular software of Hamilton, there's 2 of them, is designed to generate cash flow. It's the perfect employee, making you more than it costs. Imagine you actually own a factory and you've got all the employees working for you, and that employee is always making you more money than it's costing you to actually pay that employee. That's the way. It's a nice little word picture for you. You can pull out your profits or use your profits to set up more Hamiltons. So you can own multiple Hamiltons. In fact, you have it as many as you want. So, for example, you might have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 generating those profits for you every month and building up your cash flow. And we're going to talk about a little plan to do that after this presentation. Again, past performance does not ensure future results. So results published were those achieved in several months of live testing. And since we've been live with the software the last few weeks, it is mirroring the results that were happening in that 4 months of testing. But again, there's no absolute guarantees. We have to expect that there's always potential for a not to. So that's Hamilton. Then we have Benjamin. It uses artificial intelligence. It analyzes world news. It looks back in the past at historical events. It looks at the current markets and makes very careful decisions. And it only executes maybe a dozen trades a month, but it's doing very careful trading, longer trades, good profitable trades. So it's looking for the perfect conditions. So unlike Hamilton, who's just the worker, he's just out there actually scalping, bang, 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 doing as many trades as he possibly can in the day with minimal risk and to generate some cash flow. Benjamin's sort of up in the office above the factory floor looking down and saying, Hamilton, why are you working so hard? Do it my way. Use artificial intelligence, do smart trading. And Benjamin's designed for sort of a $2,500 upwards in your broker account. So it's designed for larger amounts. And with compounding, you can compound your profits. So as you're making profits, you can leave those profits in or withdraw them. But if you leave it in, it'll be trading with a larger amount, which means it's going to increase your profitability. So Benjamin is basically doing actually very specific trades for maximum profit and least risk. It's generating around 10 to 30% per month. And it's ideal for building wealth. So Benjamin's your wealth builder. Hamilton's your actual worker for cash flow. Does the software work? Well, every day, thousands of people are making profits. It's been in existence since about May last year, and in terms of its current format. There's a Facebook group that is full of real people sharing real results. This is not the company selecting the best accounts or your broker selecting their best actually performing accounts. You've got just ordinary people every day taking a screenshot of the trading results on their MT4 app on their phone and putting it in here. And so there's some typical results. These are actually one-day results. So, somebody put in $500 and generated $32 in 1 day. Sorry, 2 of the same there. Another one, $450, $20.79. I didn't pick it up. I changed this around last night and just realized there's 2 of the same results. We'll get that fixed for you. But the point is, in this Facebook group, there are hundreds of results being posted all the time. Typically, people will see profits day one. As I said, I was seeing trades within seconds of my software being turned on. Software is easy to set up. You buy Hamilton or Benjamin or both or any multiple of those. You buy a VPS, a virtual private server. Why? Because it trades 24 hours, 5 days a week. If you put it on your computer's not always online. What if you lose your internet connection? What if you go to sleep? What if you go to work? Your computer is not always connected. So a virtual private server is a computer that works in the cloud. It's got constant internet connection, and your Hamilton software and your MT4 trading software sits on that. So it's always got constant internet access. So it can trade for you. You don't want a situation where it's in the middle of trading and it loses connection, and you could lose a lot of money because it doesn't know how to close those trades. You set up your own personal broker account. There's different brokers that you can use, and we can give you some advice on those, which ones we've found to work very well. And you just fund it. And some of these brokers allow you to use cryptocurrency as well to fund fiat. So they, you can you send Bitcoin, but it ends up as US dollars in your broker account. You install the software on the VPS, and then you start earning. It's that simple. And I said within an hour, typically, people are set up. So in other words, once you go and buy your software, you buy your VPS, and you get your broker account opened up and funded, that'll take you probably half an hour. Then it's another half an hour to set that up via your computer. So your computer has a remote access to that virtual server, so it's connect to it, and also your phone can as well. So how much does it cost? $199 for the setup for month 1, $145 per month recurring for your license fee, and additional licenses currently are $70 per additional license. So again, if it's making you $400 to $700, would you spend $145? Well, think about it. If you could actually hire an employee, and the salary for the employee was $145, but he made you $400 to $700 a month, would you keep hiring that employee? Of course you would. You do it every day of the week. In fact, you'd hire as many as you possibly can. So that's the way to look at it. But some good news is that there is 3 and it's free. If you refer 3 customers, then your first license costs are covered. So your $145 license will be covered with 3 referrals. You don't have to refer. Make that very, very clear. But that's an option. 3 and it's free, whether you're a customer or whether you're an affiliate. If you want to share it with more than 3, you can do that. There's a lucrative rewards plan on offer for those who want to share with more people than 3. For those who see the big market for the software, and there is a big market, I can tell you, I've been blown away how many people are interested. And obviously, we've got 81 people on this call, and with only a couple of days' notice, that indicates that obviously a lot of people are interested in learning how to capitalize on this. You can do it part-time, full-time, life-changing income potential is on offer. And I'll tell you, there is even 7-figure passive residual income available on this as part of the rewards program. And I'm talking about residual weekly income. Totally optional though. You can just use the software and never refer anybody if you choose. You can create serious, and here's an action plan to create serious cash flow with an outlay of less than $750 US. So what you do, step 1 is you buy Hamilton. Okay, so this is for the person who doesn't have a lot of working capital. Say you could put together $750. So you get the license, you get your VPS, and you buy Hamilton. You fund your broker account with $500. Then you take your profits from Hamilton from month 1, and you set up another Hamilton. And you repeat this process. You take the profit from those 2 Hamiltons and get some more. And you buy more Hamiltons so you can build up your cash flow. So you could build that, for example, to maybe $1,000 US a week. Give me a yes in the chat. If you are earning $1,000 a week US in addition to your current income, would you consider leaving your job that you're doing right now? What if you were earning $1,500 to $2,000 a week cash flow from Hamilton just going to work for you? Would you leave, or will that at least make a big difference in your quality of life? And again, this is a hypothetical proposal based on past performance of the software. There's no guarantee of future results, but we got people already saying to work this plan. So you can create a wealth building fund with your Hamilton profits. So once you've got a multiple number of Hamiltons working for you that are creating cash flow, you can take your profits maybe for 1 month and open up a Benjamin and let that start to compound wealth for you. And this is the ideal scenario in life. This is what you want. You want to put your money to work. See, with Hamilton, what you're doing is you're putting your money to work, and Hamilton is making you cash flow. And Benjamin is putting your money to work and building you long-term wealth with compounding. And all this was achieved with the profit earned from your trading software. We didn't say add in more money than your initial 750. We say just take your profit and do it. Now you might decide to actually wait until you've made $750 profit and pull that out. So now you've got a 0 cost to you, and then let it make some more money and then play with your profit. Okay, play with the house's money. So different actual strategies. Now, if you're actually risk averse, you might do that. You might put 750 in, let Hamilton make you that, pull that out, You always got to leave the $500 in there to trade with, obviously, and pay your license fees. But different ways to go about this, whatever feels comfortable for you. So what we encourage you to do is get started and put Hamilton and Benjamin to work for you. So that's basically an overview of how this works. What I like to do, I'm just going to load up another presentation just to walk through the compensation plan. So I'm just going to stop the slide presentation.
While you're doing that, Michael, let me just say to everybody on the call that, we're sitting here looking at this today almost in a blasé fashion and think, oh, well, here's a business opportunity. These come along every day of the week. Let me tell you, these don't come along every day of the week. The reason I say that is that for many of people that are on the call, they know that we have been looking for a fully automated Forex platform to do exactly this, to generate and make money while we sleep for nearly 6 years. I won't go through the companies that we investigated, that we looked at. We even got involved with short term to see whether or not they were as good as we hoped they were. And one by one, they had various difficulties. They didn't have a fully automated software system. They had a signal service, or they had their own traders, and you were following those trades. This is the first time that we have ever come across some software that works. We've got over 8,000 people telling you it works every day, posting their results, and that you can turn it on, go to sleep and get up in the morning, go onto your phone and see that you've made money. There has been nothing and is nothing in the market like this at the moment. So don't think that there are many of these out there. There are not, I can assure you. And if you can find another one, please do tell us. Michael, back to you.
Yeah, exactly that. And it's so what I love about this is the product is what's getting people excited. At the end of the day, there's great companies with compensation plans and good management teams and good marketing systems, but the product ultimately, is sold to you as being able to generate great results. But we're seeing it every day. People are so excited with the results they're getting, and people who've never touched Forex before, have never done anything like this, and they're looking at their phone all the time and seeing these trades happening and seeing profits. And with Hamilton, you might say, oh well, if I'm making $20, $30 a day, it's not huge. But when you start running multiples of those, but again, it's happening independent of you. From us also, we did a lot of due diligence on this as well. We did talk to the owners about their actual compliance with regulators, the legal side of things. They've been very, very stringent on their compliance with SEC and FTC. As I share more with you, they've designed this model to be completely compliant with FTC and SEC. In fact, they're just a software company. They do not give you financial advice. They don't trade for you. They're not selling you a financial product. They're just selling you software. It's interacting with your broker account. Your broker account is your broker account. They have no contact with it. They have no access to that. You're the only person that can access your broker account. So it's completely independent. The VPS is completely independent. So all they're selling you is the software, and they've contracted a law firm out of Florida, who basically actually have an opinion. The lawyers at that law firm used to work for SEC, used to work for FTC. So not just actually giving their opinion, they actually know from in-house knowledge. And a legal opinion we've posted in our Facebook group for you to look at it. So they've been very transparent with us as well, giving us all the stuff that we need to validate what's being done. A very young, dynamic corporate team in terms of one of the owners I'll show you and his wife, David Meyer, the programmer. So it's a good balance. Dave's totally focused on the software, and the Forex is only the start, folks. He's already testing software that will trade crypto, that will trade oil, that will trade silver, that will trade other. So we're going to end up with 5 different asset classes with artificial intelligence-based software to trade these. And he's already said the oil and the crypto trading software is proving to be extremely lucrative. So think about that. Within one company, you're going to have the capacity ultimately in the coming months to be able to trade in multiple asset classes. We always talk about multiple streams of income, but we have to go to a crypto company to do crypto. We have to go to to an oil company to trade oil, or a silver company. But now we have it all in one place. That's pretty exciting stuff, folks. Okay, so let's look a little bit about how. Give me a yes. Come on, guys, interact with me in the chat. Does anybody want to know how you make money with this thing? I want to know you're there. Yep. Good.
I think they're in shock, Michael. I think
They're in
they
shock.
just can't believe what they're seeing at the moment. So,
And by the way, to open up an account with a broker, there's no fee to open up a broker. It's fee free to open up a broker account. You just put your own money in there. Brokers make their money on a percentage of transactions. Think about it. How do banks make money? On fees. All brokers do is they make an actual fee on every transaction. Okay, good. Good to see your involvement. So this is the conversation plan. I'm not going to go into great detail. I just want to summarize this today. I want to bog you down. You can get this out of our group. This is Hassan Mahood, sorry. I hope I pronounced that correctly. He and his wife Candice are two of the partners, and David is the third partner. Young guy, obviously, very experienced in the network marketing industry, sharp as a whip, very dynamic. We were really impressed. I know Chris is the fund manager, ex-licensed fund manager, chartered accountant. He's the offshore structuring expert with corporations. He's a very conservative person. And we give a lot of consulting to companies about how to actually structure their companies. And it was really interesting, Chris's comment when we came off the call with these guys. He said, in 5 years of consulting to MLM companies, this was the first time in 5 years that the company understood how to structure themselves to protect their intellectual property, to protect their assets, to protect the owners, to protect us as members. First time in 5 years. So that should say something to you. These guys have got their act together in ways to protect us. So we've got a customer and an affiliate rewards program. And very clearly the FTC, after Vima was actually a big health company, set some rules in place that you had to distinguish very clearly who were your customers and who were your actual affiliates. And in fact, they said to be compliant with FTC, you need to maintain a 55% or more customer ratio. In other words, out of your base of members, 55% or more should be customers. Otherwise, you shouldn't be actually paying commissions. These guys have done that. Within your organization, 55% of the member base in your organization needs to be customers. Otherwise, you don't get paid. But I'm going to show you, we've developed a system where you can easily maintain between 70 and 80% customers and still earn all the money. How cool is that? So disclaimer, obviously your results vary based on your results, but I tell you, some of our guys are just going gangbusters and already making good money already. I mean, we've been doing this just over 2 weeks now, and we are already just in one income stream on the weekly residuals. We're already close to the $3,000 per month, plus our matrix income, plus our sign-up bonuses. So we expect that by end of month one, we should be at least at a $5,000 a month, and we'll be at 10K a month by month two. The way this is going. Customer 3 and its free program. So whether you're a customer or an affiliate, you don't need to be an affiliate to get your monthly fees covered. Just as a customer, just recommending the 3 of your mates, you now have your monthly fees are now covered. So, as I said, you get a free account in a way that the actual earnings you get as a customer cover your fees. What's an affiliate? Is someone who would like to start earning commissions on their customer referrals. What we say to people is everybody starts as a customer. You refer 3 customers, and if you want to continue to refer and you want to continue to duplicate, then you become an affiliate. There is no point becoming an affiliate at the start. I understand a lot of you are network marketers and you're into this mindset that you want to collect every commission from the minute go get. But if you want to maintain your 55% or more customer ratio, you start as a customer. You don't upgrade to an affiliate until you've got 3 customers. Yes, you will waive a $40 commission on your first 3 sales. That's a sacrifice. But if you do this, you'll maintain a 70% plus customer ratio, and you'll always qualify for the big money after that. Okay. And to be honest, if you can't enroll 3 people, why become an affiliate? If you get 3, your fees are going away, but only upgrade to an affiliate if you want to do more than 3. So I know I'm laboring that point, but it is very critical in this program that you get that, because people say, oh, yeah, but like I saw the other day, I said, oh, but I've got 2 in. Can't I go in the affiliate so I can pick up the $40? No. I was very adamant. Don't do that. People will duplicate what you do. Okay. Now, becoming an affiliate, you pay $15 more per month to maintain your affiliate license. Why? Because the company can clearly distinguish who are their affiliates from their customers. So if the FTC ever did an audit, they can say, no problems. Here's allowed. This person chose to pay $15 to become an affiliate. So you've definitely demonstrated to them that you are lawfully an affiliate. Affiliate qualifications, I'll skip that for a minute. Let's just get to the meat. $199 setup, $145 monthly for your license fees, $70 for additional licenses, and $15 for your affiliate kit. 4 ways to earn. First order bonus. So when somebody pays $199, you get $40. So when you enroll your 4th and your 5th and so on, you will earn $40 in each of those. There's a 3x9 matrix, weekly residual rank. The weekly residuals is where the money is. And I tell you, when you see this, you're going to, you'll be chasing Lee very diligently to get him to register you, and the infinity generational bonuses. So let's look at this. First order bonus, $40 out of the $199 transaction. Pretty straightforward. 3x9 matrix, you earn $3 for every active person, whether they're a retail customer or an affiliate, from their monthly fees. Okay, so think about this. Hamilton and Benjamin, would you keep paying your monthly fees if it's making you more than what it's costing you? Of course you will. So who's going to quit paying the monthly fees? All the commissions come from the fees from the software licenses. Whether you put $500 or $500,000 in your broker account has no impact upon my income. And I like that, because I don't have to upsell you. I don't need to convince you to go and put 20K into Benjamin or 500K. You decide that. You decide how much you want to trade with already, okay? So we're not here to convince you how much to put in, because we only make money from license fees. And there's some really exciting things happening around that. This company is very actually responsive. We had a call with corporate last week. We gave some recommendations, very strongly recommendations about the additional licenses and paying commissions on those. And we got word back on Monday that they're going with all our recommendations. So we expect, hopefully by the weekend, to see all these changes implemented, which is going to really turbocharge the income. The income is already pretty good, but I can tell you it's going to be turbocharged. So in your matrix, 3 people enrolled, 3 and it's free, remember, unlocks your first level. And then ultimately, as you enroll more people, so when you get down to 11 people, you will be qualified all the way down to 9 levels in your matrix. So with $3 per person, that would make you about $59,000 plus per month if you had a full matrix. There is dynamic compression in this plan. So in other words, the system looks up as it's paying commissions to see who's qualified for that level. And if that person's not qualified, it'll skip them and pay the next person. So as you do, what does that mean for you? You want to enroll 11 people as quickly as you possibly can to make sure that you are qualified, and you capitalize on dynamic compression, which means you won't get paid on 9 levels. Potentially you could get paid on 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 levels deep because of compression. Weekly residuals. This is where it's really cool. As long as you maintain your rank, well, your rank's just based around people maintaining an active account, an active license. Well, who's going to quit their license if the software is making the money? That's the great thing about this product. The product ensures people are going to pay it. So let's go straight to the top. Give me a yes if you want to know how to make the most amount of money. Do we have anybody who would like to earn $250,000 a week in residual income, in addition to their matrix income? Okay, so basically, the way it works is you have 3 teams in a matrix. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. 3 teams. You need to maintain some numbers in each of those lanes. They call them lanes, okay? So at the top there, the very last one at legend rank, you have 24,000 people in one team, 24,000 in the other, 12,000 in the other. And they're minimums of active. This is people with a license, one license. That would earn you $250,000 a week. Okay, so we'll go back to the start. When you have Icon 150 means that you'll be earning $150 a month or $37.50 each week. As soon as you have 3 people enrolled, you're making $37.50 a week. Okay, pretty cool. Icon 600 is $600 a month. You have to have 4 people in each team. That'll make you $150 a week. So you can see what you can do is if your goal, who's got a goal of $10,000 a month? That's $2,500 a week. Okay, well, $2,500 a week, that's Icon 10. You would need to have 200, 200, and 100. Okay, so a total of 500 people, but those ratios in each of your teams, that would make you $2,500 a week.
Michael, just clarify where those people come from, whether they're personals or whether they're in your team, i.e. people that are
your entire organization, including your spillover.
So let me just interject at that point. Just think about this for a moment because you're going to start to understand this picture very quickly here because timing and positioning is key. Below you are 3 people. 1,
yes.
2, 3 that you're going to bring in because, of course, you want to open up. You want to get 11 ultimately, 11 people to open up all your levels of the matrix. But what you've got to understand is that everybody else has a choice of where we place our people as they come in. There is a holding tank here, which means as we give out our link, people go into the holding tank for up to 7 days. And therefore, this is a team game. I've got so many people coming in, but I've got to place them under others. So this is not what Michael is showing you here. This weekly residual income is huge because it's about everybody that is below you, not who you've bought in, who is below you that is paying their monthly subscription. Please carry on, Michael.
Yeah. I just wanted to pause a minute there to give you time to absorb that, okay? These numbers are staggering. And what I love about it is for goal setting, I can sit down with somebody and say, what income do you want to achieve per week? Is it $750 a week, $1,250 a week, $2,500 a week? And I just give them a target and say, okay, let's work towards that. And as Lee says, if everyone's working towards 11, once I got my first 3 filled, where do the next 8 go? They have to go under those 3. There's nowhere else they can go. So I'm now helping them with their numbers. So do you understand why timing? Just type in timing into the chat. If you understand why timing is important and why, first in, best dressed, you want to get busy, getting involved because these numbers are extraordinary. And
I sent messages out to everybody yesterday that timing was key, and I understand it's difficult to understand that, but just now you get it. I've sent you links out. Everybody that said they were in, you've got a joining link. You've got to come in and get in quick because I'm going to be putting in probably 200, 500, whatever it may be from marketing. If you're not a great marketer, you're leveraging me, putting people underneath you. And everybody else is doing the same. So the quicker you can get in, the quicker everybody else is filling this weekly residual pot for you. And look at the numbers. I mean, as Michael said, if you go down and say that there are, 2,500 qualified subscribers down the bottom in your team, look at your weekly residual payment. That's $12,500 a week.
That's $50K a month. I mean, how many people on $50K a month could start to pay their shopping bills?
And that's got nothing to do with your trading profits, I hasten to add.
No, that's exactly. It's completely separate. I mean, you can make great money out of your software as well. Okay, I think I've got the message. Now, all I want to say to you is one of the recommendations that we gave to them has the potential to halve these numbers. Quarter these numbers. I won't say any more, but we're just waiting for final confirmation. But if they do go with our recommendation, you could probably achieve these numbers with maybe 1/4 or less of these numbers. So I won't say any more than that because I don't want to preempt something that might not happen, but I'm pretty confident they will because they said they're going along. So I just want to, if you're not excited now, trust me, in a few days' time, you won't get any sleep. I know that. Okay, so let's just go to one more rank up. Sorry, I just want to go to this last one. You do need to maintain, again, this 55-45 rule, okay? 55% must be active customers. Do you understand now why I'm telling you? Come in as a customer. Type in customer if you understand that you must come in as a customer and not upgrade to an affiliate until you have 3 customers. Because why would you want to miss out on those residuals out of being short-sighted trying to pick up $40 on your first 3 sales? That doesn't make sense. Why would you sacrifice that? Okay, good. Got some people to get it. Customer, okay? Just keep that in your head. Don't become an affiliate until you at least have your 3 customers enrolled. Okay, there is some residuals as well here. I don't want to go into depth, but as you get to silver, gold, and above, you can earn an additional up to 6% in overrides through your entire matrix and beyond. So there's a lot of money on offer here, folks. Okay, there's a lot of money to be made. I want to stop. What I want to share with you is basically how we market this. And this is absolutely brilliant. The upline we've got, they're pretty staggering. I mean, some of these guys, there's a collective group of about 4 or 5 young guys. They're in their 20s. I mean, insane. They're already been 7-figure earners in this industry, and they're in their early, I think one of them's only about 20 or 21 years of age. They have a group called Market Hackers. And I'm just going to share the screen with you. So, can you see my screen?
I can't see the your Market Hackers screen, Michael. It's coming up now. It's just loading. It's just.
Sorry.
There it is.
Wrong.
Yeah, I've got it.
Sorry, wrong one. This one. Okay. Okay, they have 2 groups, one for prospects. So think about this. The first thing to always ask you, you've just got your software, okay? You just got it right now. Well, obviously, you just started trading today. You don't have a month's full of results to show your friend. But what if there was a Facebook group where you could invite people to, a private group, that was just full of people posting their results, like this one, where people are posting their results in a group, hundreds and hundreds of them. So they developed a system called ATM, add, tag, and message. So you add a person to this group and you tag them in a comment and then you message them. So I might add Lee to the group and say, and tag him to this post and say, Lee, check out how people are making money with this automated software. And by the way, I'm going to send you a short little presentation to have a look at as well to give you more information about it. Looking forward to chatting to you about it. That's it. This is social proof, folks. Social proof that the software actually works. So you've got hundreds and hundreds of real people. And again, this is not the company selecting. This is not done by the company. This is done by the upline, just having their team post their real results. The numbers don't lie. You can't fake these numbers. These are real people. And you can even message, I mean, they're Facebook people. You can message them and say, hey, are these real? So this is a fantastic system, and it's really exploding the business, and it allows you to get out of the gates easy. They have a members only group as well. These guys are doing a blitz. They have webinars every day of the week on how to set up the software, opportunity presentations. I mean, these are really proactive and they're really professional in what they do. We have our own team Facebook group as well for our specific team to help people, recognition, everything else. So everything is there in place. So I'm just going to turn off sharing. So folks, we've got a great product that works. We've got a very lucrative compensation plan for those who choose to share it. But I mean, again, there's no compulsion to be involved in opportunity from a marketing point of view. You can just use the software for yourself, and that's great. And we've got all the resources that are in place. So all the sales funnels, the marketing tools, the videos, the upline support, the Telegram groups, the Facebook group, it's all done. So I know we're getting close to the hour. Lee, anything else you want to discuss right now?
Yeah, a couple of things I'd just like to mention. First of all, a couple of questions coming in. Leanne's asked how to get started. The very important thing here is we respect genealogy. I've had a group, as you know, Facebook group. We have 1,500 of us working in there daily. We've always said, please make sure you go back to your upline, the person that you've been working with. And let me just add a caveat to that. That's providing they're helping you get the same results that they want to get. I'm a real stickler for that. If you don't have support from above, then go somewhere else, because you need to know how to get set up and so on. So make sure you go back to the person that has invited you here to watch this presentation today. If they're not going to get involved, then of course you're free to go wherever you wish to from there. But the most important decision that you're going to make in this business opportunity specifically is making sure that you select your upline carefully. Make sure that their intentions are good, that they want to see you succeed. Make sure that they are going to help you, not necessarily that, they may have a day job, but they're going to be there at the end of the day for you to return your messages. Michael and I spend hours and hours every day helping our team get the most out of these businesses, and that is critical. I've had so many people over the years come back to me and say, I'm just not getting any help from my sponsor. They wanted to know when I came in, I put the money in, they got paid, and I've never heard from them again. That, in my opinion, is unacceptable. So I'll get off my soapbox, but that's really important for you to understand. And as you've seen from the compensation plan, you can approach this in two ways. You can either say, look, what we'll do is we'll do this passively, or even if you are going to do that, you're going to be so impressed with the results that you're going to have to tell other people. We've already spoken to our kids, to my mum, to my dad, that normally we don't take businesses to, but this is a simple ratcheting opportunity to start, as Michael said, with $7 and then grow that, take those profits, and then go again and again to get to that magic mark that you want. Maybe that's $4,000 a month. I don't know what your figure is, but why stop there? You just keep going. And it really is a life-changing opportunity. You then look at, as you share it with others, and you won't be able to help yourself from doing that, that you're then getting into the compensation plan that Michael's just done a great job in explaining to you. The key thing is timing. I'm going to finish on timing, and that is that because of the way the compensation plan is structured, you must get in quickly. Now, there is an option to get yourself locked in if you haven't got an ability to put that money in straight away. That's $750. Most importantly, the $199 is key to get your customer payment done at $199. That gets you in, and then everybody else, once you're actually placed, is then obviously going to be coming in below you to a greater or lesser degree. But even if you haven't got that $199, you can get your position locked in. The key thing is to put your hand up now following this call and say, I want to get started. Show me how. Go back to the person that's invited you and get moving straight away.
Lee, I've got another call I've got to get onto soon, so I'm going to have to say goodbye, but it's been my absolute pleasure to share with you guys today. We do have another webinar, I think, later on today, don't we, if I recall?
We do. We have another one coming up for the UK. It's 9 a.m. UK time. I'll leave you to do all the time conversions around that. 9 a.m. UK time, where we'll have some other presenters that are active in the business joining us. Michael, great job as always, and thank you very much for your support. That's the sort of support we're talking about. You'll get it from Michael, you'll get it from me, and make sure you're going to get it from your referrer. I hope that helps. Please make sure any questions, get back to the person who invited you here. We look forward to the next webinar today, and we look forward to helping you grow this business to something very special.
Thanks, everyone. Looking forward to working with you. Take care.